It's live. Hey, y'all, I just be popping up on here chilling. I hope y'all, hey, tell everybody put their little notification on more. I just be popping on here, sporadically. So y'all know none of the stuff I talk about is written, that I'm organic. That I'm organic. I just be chilling. I'm waiting for my family to come home. Every weekend I take my empress out and my sister because they do so much for me. So that's the least appreciation I can show them. And all the rest of my Moor family, man, we doing big things, man. And I just give all credit to Allah and man and woman that's really, really allowing me and trusting me, not only for me to teach them, but to open their houses and open their finances. And a lot of times when I tell people, the only people that can be tricked in food is people that want to be food, you know? And I tell everybody, I told people, this day is gonna come. All Moore's got to do is look at all my messages. I never changed up on y'all. I never started one way and try to switch up. Man, I have conversation with people, man, even elders and even Moors that been hustled was like, Sheik, you could have hustled all of us and we would have been okay with it, you know? Because he was like, and Moors don't want to admit when they messed up. He was like, especially when they done got hustled by somebody at home talking about they can nationalize you. And when I break all this manufactural stuff out, people get amnesia because everything about the Moorish Science Temple is public information. And every Moor know this. And if they don't know this, then they hiding it from you. Nobody can nationalize you. I can't nationalize you. I teach you the laws. I teach you the certain religious laws that trump any state law, any, how can I say it, constitutional law, which is your religious rights, being a part of a nation, being a part of a tribe. When I say ask the Mormon, ask the Latter day Saint, I'm not speaking prematurely. So when Moore say why we don't have a collective body, because those individuals, when they say why, you are the body. And when we be a part of something that's real, we don't have to complain about nothing. All we have to do is say, hey, I've been dealing with this, and since I've been dealing with this is right and matter factual. Not saying, oh, somebody collect the money and they done said they was gonna make a school and they didn't. Did you support that? No. So why do you care? Because I don't care. I just tell you not to be stupid. I just tell you not to be stupid. Because anything in life, if you in the flesh, it takes finances. And we have to be real, real logical. And that's why I can talk about this. Why? Because man, I don't need this like a lot of people say they became successful off YouTube. Man, without YouTube, I'm who I am. People can look me up. I'm from Flint, Michigan. I come from a great family. I don't have no story about being poor. My family are from the hood, yes, but my mother and father, they were successful. Yes, I played sports and things. I was from the fucking hood. Yes, I grew up with straight up killers. Yes, I seen a lot of my friends get their fucking head blew off. Excuse my candor. My little brother killed Jelani Goodman Bay, got fucking murdered. So can't nobody tell me about my story, because I tell you my story. And I be trans fucking parent about my story. The only person that can tell you how to get out the fire is you must have went through the fire. I ain't got to talk about no street shit. I'm in both worlds. I come from a community and I educated myself and we got advanced degrees. I didn't go to the university to try to get a good job. I went to the university to create my own because I know I have a brain and most of us don't even use 5% of our brain. And then when the mastermind come to you that not only know what he's saying, that the European know because the European is his student and pay him swell. And here it is, this brother that created his own library. That we don't even have to go to Amazon and pay all that money for our literature. Man, I got books that you'll go to Amazon and pay thousands of dollars for it and be happy and be bragging, and you can get from me for small donations. I did a YouTube video of an empress hit me up one day, and I said, when you're not connected to the Father, you think you're getting a good deal when you're not. And just like in business, when I say it pays to have wholesale license and peddler's license, and that's a whole nother story. But anyway, for the lack of, and I say Negroes will throw money at so many tangible things, and then when they talk about a movement, you say you don't have money. But back to the story at hand. So she say, Sheik, I got this letter from Amazon, a Marcus Garvey letter, and it's the last one. It was one of whatever. I said, ma'am. I said, please slow down. I said, let's play devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. Excuse my candor, or excuse my vernacular. Let me get some libations. So I said, do you think Amazon got a one of one of Marcus Garvey letter and you got it? Well, it's in this frame. I went right in my. I want to cuss because I use my language. I don't care. I said, ma'am. I went right in my folder. I said, this letter right here. She said, where you get that from? I said, ma'am. I said, if you think Amazon got it, I said, if I say I'm a scholar and I say I can get anything that any platform can get, what difference? It come from somewhere. So when I say everything comes from somewhere, and if I say I'm connected and I say I can get that, and then I have it, you should be like, well, Dale, he got it, the same letter. What you want me to put it in a fucking frame? And then I say, okay, well, I'll put it in the frame for you just like Amazon do, and you would give Amazon $4,000. I'll put it in the frame for you and give it to you for $100. Oh, well, that's too much. You see how we are? You see how we are? You see how we are? I got the letter right in my fucking folder. You want it on the same, what they call it, manila paper, whatever the hell it is. I put it on there. You want it on the soft paper? I put it on the same paper it is. You want the same frame that they done sold you on Amazon? I'll put it in a beautiful frame for you. Watch this, y'all. See, I don't be making this shit up. This is what I be telling about us. I said we, when I say a teacher, a teacher always looks for students, but a workman is due his hire. So you shouldn't have a problem with giving a donation because I don't charge nobody for nothing. I ask for suggested donations. This is the Marcus Garvey letter right here that she went on Amazon and paid 4 bands for in a frame. Go on Amazon and look. This is right here. And see, when I be on campus, when I was going to Grand Canyon University, when I was showing all these documents, the Europeans bought this shit, man, so fucking fast. Excuse my candor. Put it in frames. They didn't want no deal. They were, and that's why I say I don't have to convince none of my people because while Negroes making videos about some stupid ass coronavirus and some damn crates, the European is coming for wisdom. I told Moors 2 years ago that Amazon was gonna start making all them books thousands of dollars, and then now, and they are. Look at all the books: Tavistock Institution of Human Engineering, the real cause of the Civil War, Judah Trembles under Rome. A lot of these books that I have, thousands of dollars. Then I got books nobody can get. They talk about these are books that's invaluable. I got them. What are you talking about? See? So what do people be saying? They lie to you. How you gonna say you a scholar? How you gonna say you a teacher, but you're not gonna share the information? And here go the Marcus guy, and here you go right here on Amazon. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies. Hold on, babe. See, they've been going all day. Watch, they come here with some bags. What's up? Where she got some stuff? Who you on the phone with? My mama. See? You go look. Here you go right here. This is what it costs on Amazon, y'all. You see that? And then I just show you the letter, y'all. Here go the letter right here. Here go the letter right here in your face. You see the frame, and this how the picture come on Amazon. I'm like, I got the. What you want me to get the picture? How you want the picture in cardstock? You want me to go right to Office Max and Staple and make that little metal little thing right there and put his name on it and all that? Because that's all they did. See, that's all they did. So when I be laughing about Moors, I say, man, y'all, I say Moors is goofy. Here it is right here. So you'll go on Amazon and then get embarrassed and come to me like after the fact, like, Sheik, why I ain't come to you? Because you stupid. Excuse my candor. I ain't making that up. Look up stupid. That's insanity. And here go the letter right here. And here go the letter. Here go the letter right here. But you'll go on Amazon and pay $3,000. Talk about it's an original. How is it original? Amazon selling it. Come on, man. You can't be that stupid. And that's why I tell Moors, you can't get mad at me for speaking the truth. You cannot get mad at me speaking the truth because I tell y'all, the European take all our knowledge and suck this shit up. I'm trying to tell you what I know. They suck all this wisdom up. All the books that I have that I converted to PD, man, I got a plethora of books. I'll give you another one right now. Since this is social media, how people fall for stuff because they don't research and read, sis. So everybody falling for this pseudoscience because they twisting, and I said it earlier, that Alex Crowley and that Pascal Beverly Randolph, that sex magic shit with that perverted shit. See, they don't know what Nambla is.
Oh man.
See, they don't know what now. You know what Nambla is?
Yeah.
See,
National Association of
a male boy loving association. See, this shit is old.
That shit is gross.
Well, but see, this is old, and see, I'm a historian, and I tell people, don't get talk about this something new. This is just something they're trying to pass on people. This shit old.
They've been doing that stuff.
This shit old. I'll show you how they even study this shit at a university. How a sick ass doctor at Syracuse University, man. See, when people can't come to me with that shit, I can speak in scholarship and use they shit and rest my case. I ain't worried about shit. This shit is written, so don't come to me with what they trying to do. See, niggas that take the same goofy shit and so-called more, that take the shit what the so-called satanic spirit to do to your ass and then twist it and pervert it and then want to pass it on that's right. See, I know where these goofy niggas get this goofy shit from. See? Can't get, and then these Negroes promote, or Adam Blavatsky. Boy, I'll get so deep with you and show you where they'll start giving the credit to our prophet Noble Ali. Don't start playing with me. I have all that literature. Abraham Elam, the Magi, all them ancient books are that, but people be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, all that shit, all that shit, all that shit that they twist to throw you off the breadcrumbs. And so when people talk about an oath is Negroes taking that check. That's the oath, because y'all following what they call them. This is I am a what they call themselves. No, the social media people, they have a title. I can't even think of it. But y'all tell me. Somebody know I'm talking about.
Social icons?
I don't know, sis. Shit.
Social media icons.
But they job. Okay, let me tell y'all. Let me get even deeper with y'all. Cause see, this is one of the Masonic secrets. Man, this would be so simple, man. I just be laughing, man, cause man. And then people be talking about nation and all this and be mad at other people. And I just said the Declaration of Human Rights is you have a right of a nationality and the right to claim it. No one will be denied of a nationality and the right to claim a nationality. And to claim a child replaces the birth certificate. So then when these goofy Negroes talk about these $5 Indians and they stole our identity, they ain't stole shit. They just claim some shit that your goofy ass didn't want. Because your goofy ass said you a nigga. You black. You this, you that. You black and you proud. And you don't even understand the simplicity of what I call suicide or walking zombies. And the words that come out of your mouth can hangman your ass. That's why when you get pulled over, they say you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And I tell you, nothing you say to a goddamn cop, I don't give a damn, can help you. To the prosecutor attorney, shut your goofy ass up. Shut the hell up, but these Negroes think they so smart. And then I twist your words right. Because I can have you say some shit. Watch this. It's so simple. Bam. I pull your goofy ass over, right? Boom. I say, where you going? Oh, where you coming from? You say coming from McDonald's. McDonald's closed. I write that shit down. Now I'm going to say, well, for the record, he's a liar. Why? Because he said he was coming from McDonald's and McDonald's closed. You know? Noble, hold on. I don't want to be no disrespect. You said Brother Kari is the Mizraim rights, what the fake Arabs call the 99 attributes of Allah. Noble, I really don't like to just ask questions. I respect that. I've written literature on that, and I direct more to the science. And see, for me, for myself as a teacher, I don't like to get caught up with asking questions. I like to guide students to where they can find it, and then we have dialogue. I don't like to just answer something for you because then I mean, there's as a student, there's no search, there's no joy in how can I say it, finding that treasure because we supposed to study. So when I speak of these things and when I say dialogue, if a person asks these things, they say, "Well, I've researched or I've looked at this and X, Y, Z, and blah blah blah," and ask for clarity. So once again, I give a little dialogue with you. So, Brother Kari, is the Mizraim rights what the fake Arabs call the 99 attributes of Allah? So, do you know what the 99 attributes of Allah is? And so, listen clearly. Listen clearly. Because what does Mizraim mean in the biblical scriptures? Mizraim is Egypt, Islam. If Mizraim is Egypt, right? So, what are 99 attributes of Allah is what? Beautiful names, right? Yes or no? I'm just like if you get a Bible, Islam. But you might have heard, and no disrespect, but when we hear things, we connect the dots. A lot of time I speak in codes and parables and analogies. And so just like the Bible and everything is written in analogy and parables and symbology and gematria, it's a study. So a person can take something literal without the proper study. Just like when I used to train people of the gospel, and I use these technical things when I talk about compass and square. When I talk about, I'm sorry. So when I talk about things that you use to measure things like hermeneutics, it's certain things that you use to be manufactured. And then some people will, how can I say it, contextualize things. But back to the question that you were asking. I always say yes when a person say, but that's what a person must, a person can only be manufactured of what I'm teaching if they're a student. Because a person can say, yes, he said that, but only a student can explain what I'm saying. Just like if you see someone of my student to say, I'm teaching them Wing Chun, and you see them doing moves, you'll say, oh, that's whatever, go up this, or that's peon this, whatever, or he's working with a bow staff, whatever. And then somebody say, well, break those movements down. You would say, well, I just saw him doing that. No disrespect. And so what I'm saying, it's a thing in academia. Also, when you learn something, you must do a capstone. A capstone is breaking what you so-called say you know. So back to the question at hand, I just want to clear that up. But Islam to you, Noble. But back to what you just said. You said, Brother Kari, is the Mizraim rights what the fake Arabs call? First, you got to understand what Mizraim is in the Bible, the etymology. That's Egypt. And then we must understand what the 99 attributes of Allah really consist of. 99 attributes of Allah is just those names. Just like when you get into the so-called Christian gospel and you say, I'm just using this for an analogy. They say Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi, this, that, the other, all these different names. And I say Yahweh this, Yahweh this. But it's the same thing. When I talk about a palindrome word, I'm going all over it. I'm trying to connect the dots. A palindrome word, you got Yah to the right and Yah to the left. I'm speaking of the Yoso Somo code, and I done taught this so many times. That's why I said I'm a teacher, and nobody can deny what I'm saying. Only thing that a person do is must sit back and be illuminated and research what I'm saying, and then your will and sacrifice is to be a part of it and watch us build this building, or say, "Damn, I could have been a part of something." How? By just giving a little piece of my time, my energy, and my finances, just like any other thing. Getting all my books and everything from a real body, getting my Moor's feds, being a part of the private teachings on Zoom. Man, in a minute, man, our whole platform is going to be private. So, back to the thing at hand, though, it's not really when a person says, I really want to be clear. So when a person says the fake Arabs, the first thing for me, when I say, I always want to be clear because if I said fake, if a person said, well, what's a fake Arab? and then because I get so technical with it, and then the person have to explain what a fake Arab is. And so, as a student, if I said that out of my mouth, if I'm a misnomer Arab and I'm a whatever I think I am, I can come with some stuff and really kind of crush you coming from my belief system if I can't break them down with scholarship and say, I hear you. I did this a couple weeks ago when we was out, me and my empress, and then we was out. I'm in Arizona in Westgate, and the dude was, and the so-called Arab had the whole attire on. And we talk about we the original Arab, and I come from love, destroy them in 1.2 seconds. No disrespect. And say what? I say you a rap. I say well a rap. I broke that down. It's from what's his name? Dale. Fudge. And see my mind going. It'll come in my mind. Is Dale's 18? Ah, I have to find my documents. But the European will tell you this shit, what the true Arab is. And then it's another book by Bertram Thomas, The Arab. And then they tried to take one of the pages out that really break down the, how can I say it, the Carmen Dayton and prove what it is. But I got all the ancient books. Man, I told y'all, I'll be telling people, man, Harvard, Cambridge, what's the other one? Princeton. Man, they got a goddamn, excuse my candor, a Gnostic library in their basement that's out cold. I told y'all I'm part of the Philosophical Research Society. I'm gonna tell y'all all truth. I grew up under IDMR. When y'all see my charts and things, this ain't nothing fake with me. I be telling people. So the science is ours. And when I say ours, I just don't mean anybody that's like, oh, to make you better than anyone. I mean a person that's willing to be under the craft. I mean a person that's heart is pure. When we talk about build a nation, it takes these things to build a nation. It takes all these variables, just like architecture. It just don't take bricks. It take the proper mathematics and everything. It take the people. When I tell people we have the electric, we are electricity. We are that to make things happen. You know, we are the currency. There's nothing wrong with being part of something that's real. It's not. A lot of us been hurt before. That's just like if I've been hurt, or say if a woman cheated on me, I'm gonna stop looking for love. No, I need to. I just need to start checking things, and I need to, clean myself out because maybe something wrong with me that I always fall in these broken relationships. Maybe it's me. And with this science, what am I looking for? I'm looking for somebody to tell me or give me something that's gonna make. Nobody can give you nothing that's gonna make you nothing. I can't give you something that's gonna make you nothing. I'm a tribal leader. I teach you the laws. I teach you what's already there. I teach you what trumps things, and these are facts. And so this is what I ask my people, man. I'm not like, for instance, I was dealing with a lady today, and she was like, "You're not just asking Moors for things." She said, "You have things that's value." She was going on my page. She was like, "You got all these books, and here it is, a lady out at Barnes and Nobles." Cause see, I'm gonna start showing y'all what I do in my regular life, how I meet just regular people, and then they say, "I don't need to come in Barnes and Nobles no more." I just met a lady at Barnes and Noble. Her kid was going to get these books because the college didn't have them. So they told her to go to Barnes and Noble. The damn book was $200. It was a book in anatomy. And so I heard her talking about it. I'm going through my phone. I said, I don't want to get close. I know it's Corona. I said, but this is the book you finna buy for 200. She's like, yes. She said, how do you have that? I said, and I introduced myself. We sat down. She drank some coffee. I get tea. Boom, 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 boom. I said, these are all the books that your daughter's going to have for that class. She like absolutely brought her damn syllabus out. She said, how do you know this? I said, I graduated from GCU. She said, she's going to GCU. Oh my God. Boom, boom, boom. I said, go in the library and see my little information in there. I tutor students. I show you how to write in APA format, all that. APA format is the way you have to write in college. Right now in college, they have a system called Turn It In. So when somebody is doing research, you have to turn it into the system. That system spits all the information back out to you and tell you where you got it from. Word for freaking word. See? And so I help people graduate from college. I help people do research. And so can't nobody tell me a workman is not due his hire. I'm not trying to con nobody. I ain't out here making fake IDs. I created a school and a so-called church. Understand what I'm saying? I use the right vernacular, and you got to understand it. Your nationality and your spirituality, which makes you a complete fifth. So when anybody come to you talk about, well, I'm dealing with civics, you need to shake their hand and walk away, or not even shake their hand. Why? Because the divine comes first. You got to understand this. And a true sheik teach your nationality and your divine creed. That's first. I'll show you in the Zoom of the Nation what they all want to hold and smile. They ain't gonna never show you the goddamn state booklet. Forget the people. I know all the people from Chicago that's frauds that be doing all that fake tax shit. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the science that's legit. How the prophet set the temple up, which nobody can touch. Why? Because you can look that shit up in the CCRD. I show you all the letters. I done did that shit a million times. I'm not doing it again. See, these are facts. So the only person that's getting played is a person that want to get played because the truth is right here. Like Mystical say, the man right here. And I'm not saying the man like I'm know-it-all, but when I say man, master, able, noble, it's right in your face. The God, the generator, the operator, the destroyer is right in your face because that's you. That's me. See, 360 is just the sum total of material wisdom. 720 is the sum total of both material and spiritual wisdom. You don't cut the bottom half off of yourself. You master your higher self. I'll give you an analogy of the thermostat. When does the thermostat goes to hot and cold? See? And so when we deal with this science, when we deal with this man made in the image of Allah, the pendulum supposed to swing to the left the same way it does to the right.
Yeah.
Y'all got here late, then y'all. You talked to my mama? They thought we'd come and call her.
Right.
Call her.
Mama.
Yeah, my wife, she tired. I knew she was gonna be tired. I'm finna get Morrisley dope and go eat.
You still want to go over there?
I don't know. That's a little ways. But I'm just freestyling talking to the people, baby. I'm just chilling. But Morris, I don't see why more. Now let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all have a problem supporting this platform? Like when I ask for all I ask for $5 donation. I don't even be asking Morris, and I got this package. I can teach you the class for $15,000. I don't even do that, man. That goofy shit. I ask more for five and like, hey man, and then I tell more if you donate $5 or $10, I will give you literature. So just imagine every time you came on a lecture, just imagine a person that's followed me forever and all the books that I have, and every time you log on and you donate $5, you will get a book. So just imagine if you've been following me for a year or 2 or 3 years, like a lot of people have been following me. One dude was like, man, I've been following you for 4 years. He was like, people don't even know you used to be on YouTube. He was like, Noble, I remember you used to have that when you used to be doing that crating, you used to be driving all far with them trucks and them trailers. He was like, Noble, I used to be on your page then.
Some trucks and trailers.
Yeah. Remember when I used to drive with my man next door?
Oh, yeah.
And we used to be out going traveling with the trailer doing the crating and shit.
With Brian, what was his name?
I forget his name.
Brandon.
Brandon. Yeah. Our temple and school page is bbtsciencetemple.com. My book page on Instagram is A Jelani Moorish Book Club. AJELANI Moorish Book Club.
How long has it been in there?
Oh, take it out, babe. A Jelani Moorish Book Club. And I watch this, family. This is why I be laughing. I done had them same books on that page, y'all. For months. I ain't changed it, right? So I be deleting people messages because I don't be caring about people messages. So Empress jumped in my inbox and she was like, Noble. She like, I'm from New York. She's like, I was just up the street with all of them, and I want to say that whatever. And she called my name, and she said, "These don't know who you are." And one dude was like, "We don't." She was like, "Yeah, that's a scholar." She like, I promise you. She was like, "I done went on your." She like, "I done bought every book." She was like, "This shit is crazy," and these niggas out here selling these books for all this money. Talk about you can't get them. She like, "I done went on your page." She was like, she sent me a YouTube, which I ask people don't do that of people. I said, because I don't do that. I just give you it. And if you want to do that, you do that. So she sent me a video of a more like water with the little vitamin C. and she sent me a video of a dude. You were like, in this book right here, you can't even get it. 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 And she was on the dude page live, and I was like, don't do that. And she was like, this book right here, and she was like, it's a Moor in Arizona named Sheikh Ivan Hakeem Gilman El Bay. A lot of y'all probably know, but y'all ain't gonna jump on his page because he gonna cuss your ass out if you on that bullshit. And she said, I love it. She like, he remind me of a real old elder. But anyway, she was like, well, how? I got the book from him for a fucking $40 goddamn donation. She said the book is what it say is unavailable right now on Amazon. And then when she looked it up on other platforms, the book was like $1,500. I gave it to her for $40. A whole bunch of other books too. I ain't even opened up my full catalog. When the person talk about their masters, I own 100%. Your masters ain't worth shit. I'm telling you right now, I go on the college campus every day and open up my platform, and they'll be like, I got books for the students. Man, they run it like it's people on welfare get some cheese because the wisdom is there. They know it. Just like the book of Eli. What do y'all think the whole essence of the book of Eli was about? It wasn't about a person with the book. Because I don't give a shit if you got a book if you can't break the science down and make it applicable in their life. Ooh, I got this book to know how to fix the engine in the car. But you don't have the aptitude to read the shit and fix the engine, huh, Empress?
That's right.
Because I might have a book to say, shit, I could take an engine out of a goddamn car, put another engine in it, and make that bad boy go Power Rangers go.
Right.
But if I don't have the aptitude to do it, the books don't mean a goddamn thing. I'm going to be mad at the book because I don't have the aptitude.
You don't have the aptitude.
Oh, man, y'all better walk with me.
Y'all don't hear me.
Y'all ain't ready.
Y'all don't
See, I have fun with it. I don't have a script, y'all.
Y'all don't hear them.
I do not have a script. A workman is due his hire. I'm not asking Morris to give me this and promising y'all something. I'm not saying, oh, you can do this or you got potential to do this. Anytime somebody say you got potential to do this how they can defend themselves in court. I said potential. What you mean potential? You got the potential to lose all your shit, or you got the potential to make some. Babe, come on. Listen, man. Listen, man. I help people, man, if they wanted to be helped. Just like I be telling all young boys that's rapping, that's in the hood, that's doing their thing. Stop rapping about your life. Write a book, and then write a soundtrack to your book. And then when you do all that with them goofy ass guns, all that money, you got to have it right, and it's all prop. It's a way to do it. How you think all the goddamn movie people can write lies about yourself? How you think the European dude El Prophet that write them documentaries all about the gangster, all about Big Meech and all about that shit? How you think they do that shit? They make money off us. I'm telling you, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. We have a webpage, y'all, www.moorshaberdasher.com. Once again, that's www.moorshaberdasher.com. Go on there and look at it. Cop something. Every time you get something from us, every customer, when they get things from me, I give gifts. That's our webpage where you can get your Moorish American regalia and much, much more. On my Instagram page, Moorish_haberdasher. I used to do Empress, the Moorish Drip Report. It's the Moorish Drip Report. And I used to come on there every time and I put my regalia on, my tunics or my kuthras, cotton or silk, with my turban or my shemag on, or my bonnets, aka kufi. And you can get it from me. Why not? And then we have a platform, y'all. Every Sunday we have Sunday school at 2 p.m. AZ time zone. Every Tuesday and Thursday we have our Moorish book club on Zoom. We work out 5 days a week. Almost all my members and students, and my brothers and my muftis have their business set up, establishing their business credit. I teach this. This ain't no scam. And more talk about, oh, pay me $4,000. I'm gonna help you get your business and register you on the Duns and Bradstreet and give you a credit line of $50,000. You should know that's a scam. I teach you the strategy how to build But Moors want to take your blueprint and try to master something and create fugazi. No, it's a conglomerate. That's how we build. That's how nations be built, on the backs of people that's on the same wavelength, the spiritual level on the wavelength. They understand the science and the teachings. We are a tribe of body, one people. Our nationality equals our national name, annexed to our name, annexation. Your last name is not a slave name. I can correct these teachings. There's nothing wrong with correcting. I'm not a slave. My last name ain't a slave name. My last name is from my holy crest, aka my coat of arms. I annex my Baal, my L. I'm not a slave. I'm an American. My family ain't come from no slavery. Your family ain't come from no slavery. If you accept that, then that's on you. But I don't accept nothing that you accept. Well, I'm gonna put something on my family that my family don't come from. You see, there's no reason. There's no reason for me to play this old straight up. I'm from the streets and I'm goofy. No, I made this choices. I come from a great family. My mother and father was educated. We own shit. My mother and father own shit in the neighborhood. My mother had a daycare in the neighborhood in Flint, Michigan, on West Patterson. Look up West Patterson. I grew up right on the corner of West fucking Patterson. My mother had a daycare in the neighborhood. We hired people. My dad was a boss. So I don't have that goofy ass story everybody have. Oh, this is so bad. We ate peanut butter and motherfucking syrup sandwiches. That ain't my story. Yes, I grew up in the hood. Yes, I grew up around crazy shit. Shit. And ain't no white man did shit to me. Everything that happened to me, it been niggas. A nigga killed my brother. I speak on that all the time. I have no problem saying that. A nigga killed my brother. A nigga killed my baby brother, my twin. I killed Jelani Goodman Bay. So I don't hold that shit back with these goofy Negroes. They're talking about what we can do, liberation, and just making money and not providing. Talking this black goofy shit. And you know damn well black ain't nothing. You know damn well you promulgating no law. Because according to science and law, black means death. You know this. I know this. I'm all down with reparations. But a Negro, black, and color is not going to get nothing. You a slave for life. And everybody know this pertaining to law. I can rest my case, man. I can bring out all law and especially don't deal with international law and rest my case. And everybody say, well, it's your choice to bring out these laws, these constitutional laws. It's your it's your right. It's your right to understand restrictions in law. You can't get mad, and for every more that's doing stupid shit, and then people always want to call a person a COINTELPRO and be mad and call somebody hating. No, because you do dumb shit because you don't know all law and you don't know restrictions in law. You got to know this, y'all. You can't arbitrarily explain the law, and you know this, and everybody know that, man. You cannot arbitrarily explain law. You must know all law and all facets of the law. I don't give a shit if it's civil. I don't give a shit if it's local, state, federal, international, indigenous people law and policy, shit, tax law, any law, real estate law. You say you obey before you can administer the law. You must obey the law. And I don't even have to get into our adapt wisdom. I don't even got to get in that. I can just deal with constitutional law and be like, no, you lying. You talk about some your human rights or your constitutional rights. I'm like, man, I'm like, dude, you tripping. You talk about the law, constitutional law. Let's deal with law. Let's deal with law. Don't cross jurisdictions when you know you can't cross jurisdictions in certain parameters of the law. Don't do that. You only can do that when people don't know. You can't do that with people that know and can fact check you. What you do, you get mad because if you come with some law from, and I'm just giving it an analogy. I ain't even got to give a case law. Everybody know I'm telling the truth. You can't come with no law from Hawaii and quote some law case. I don't give a fuck if it's precedented. I don't give a shit about all that. And then quote that shit and then say it's still valid and say in Massachusetts. You lying. And you can say it real fast, but I'm gonna be like, stop. and be like, you gonna get yourself in trouble, and you're gonna get everybody. Just like when a person try to tell you they can teach you how to not pay taxes. That's a European game. That's a European game. I know all that. I know all the tricks of the trade. I know all the Europeans that been locked up. Negroes take shit from these Europeans because they think you stupid. All of them got locked up. I know all about that shit. Just like what's going on right now. See, people think people stupid, but I know game. That's why they ain't gonna come to me with that shit. They can bark and holler all you want to, but see, the truth will make you free. That's why I can't be bought. I rock with Allah, and I leave my shit on the table. When people be coming with all that scary boogeyman, goofy ass shit, man, I'm like, man, I ain't scared of no fucking boogeyman. Fuck you talking about? Some Illuminati, man, get the fuck out of here. You ain't even that important to we talk about something. The Illuminati don't give a fuck about your motherfucking ass on Section 8. Here they thought you. I hear this nigga talk about Illuminati on Section 8. Man, shut up. It's clown stuff. And so with that being said, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. But yeah, Morris. Also, those are our platforms though. bbtsciencetemple.com is our temple and school webpage. MorrisHaberdasher.com is our business page where we provide and sell our Moorish American regalia for much, much more. You can get your fez, all your Moorish American regalia. Right now, Morris, our fezes are in back order for 2 months. So please, if you order a freaking fez, please, I got to say this, please be patient. Because I got to say this, because a Negro will go belligerent. A Negro will order something for you a day and then call and then, hey, I ordered something for you today. When my pastor's going to be there? Damn, I can't get 7 to 10 fucking days? Excuse my candor. And so the fez is our handmade, family. The fez is our handmade with love. There's not no baseball cap. A fez is made to fit your head. So when I ask Morris, what's your size? And they be like, oh, my size is whatever. And then I send you a fez, say for instance, Morris say, my head is an 8 inch. And then I send you an 8-inch fez and your head is 7 or 5/8. And you mad at me. And you mad at me. And I'm like, why are you mad at me? I tell you, I say, go measure your head. And I say, go to a fucking hat store in your city. Go to Hat Club. Get a fucking fitted. Not no big ass 1990 hat how you used to wear your shit back in the day. Go get a fitted to how you like to wear your fez. And that'll be the size of your fez. If you have dreads, the same thing. How would your fitted hat? That's the size. I only can get the fez a certain size. And I have to say this, and then Moore's, because I'm always gonna speak the truth. More than jump on your page and be like, yeah, I got my, and be mad. I said your fez should have proper perforations, and then the Moore would be like, what's perforations? And I said, if I have to tell you, then you, because if somebody come to you, a European or a Negro may say, what you got on your head, you should be able to explain that eloquently with a silver tongue, with pride. You should have no problem. You should turn that fence inside out and say, well, now you see what this mug mean inside out? My brother, that's that Liberty Bell. You see that ding dong dong? That's that Leviticus 25 and 10. That's on the bottom of that damn Liberty Bell. Come on, man. Y'all better talk to me. Talk to me. This ain't no bullshit. Your freedom is wrapped up in the laws and masonry, but you don't know that. See, all this shit finna come to the light. All this shit finna come to the light. All this shit finna come to the light. All these niggas that was scamming and now they're trying to speak out on, no, nigga, you part of the shit. You part of it. You took a check. See, they get mad. See, now look at they all trying to speak out now. Well, I wouldn't do it. No. The check is been cashed, baby. Look at them. Look at their face. I ain't talking about one individual. I'm talking about all of them. See, I know all of them. They all got that face. They all got that sunk face. Side of their face looking sick. Oh, well, no. This, that, yeah, because you took that check. Because you lied. Because you fucking lied. You say you can nationalize people. You say you can do this. You say you some fucking consular courts. And I tell Moore, tell them to fucking prove it. Ain't no consular court. What nigga at home that feds dirty as hell talk about they can nationalize you? And you give them your social security number, your baby's information. And you talk about this is some goddamn Moorish American travel ID. Are you that dumb? And you mad. and you mad.
I'm mad because I'm dumb.
And then I tell people, I said, listen, can't get mad at me. I said, if I can, if and then the shit be so simple, no disrespect to nobody. That's why I don't say names. I'll never say nobody name. People will run to China and hide, and I can just show you shit. A motherfuckers squat in Asiatic people house and a goddamn task force getting their ass out of there. And the Asiatic woman made a whole bunch of video of these goofy niggas. It was like these black militant groups. And then she got in contact with me. She was like, but I never met nobody like you. Got the fucking crying. She got the crying. She like, but see, this what they doing is not right. She called me and she everything and everybody. And I'm telling you facts. And these Negroes run to China. And I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just telling you what I know. You can find it for yourself. This should be public information. This stuff be public information. Nobody can get mad at me. It's a thing in law called a copyright law where you can use these things from education, from scholarship, and help people not do the same goofy shit that you wouldn't do if you knew. It's a vernacular in law called fraudulent concealment. If you had all the information at hand before you made a decision, you wouldn't do it. But a goofy nigga will fraudulently conceal you. See? Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And if somebody know what I'm saying, say Islam. Talk to me. See? I never leave you in no burning house. I never tell you to, I can show you how to make $15,000 off 1,500. That's the goofiest shit ever. I'll show you how we can invest and have businesses, right? Would you say, can you tell me the website for your book so I can write it down? My website is A. Jelani Moor's Book Club. A. Jelani, AJELANI Moorish Book Club. A. Jelani, AJELANI Moorish Book Club. Once again, I repeat, A. Jelani Moorish Book Club. I will repeat it again. I have no problem with it, Nobles. Also, my Instagram page, Moorish_haberdasher. Nobles, I gathered and compiled 10 books. I gathered and compiled more than 10 books, but I got 10 more in the making. I showed y'all these books. Y'all should have them, especially my book, The Divine Creed of Moorish Islam. It'll clear up all the shit. It'll clear up all the goofy shit. Sufism and the Triple Rose, the House of Ali, 14 Asiatics that debunk Eurocentric propaganda, 14 Asiatic scientists in history. The literature is here. You can get all those books for a $75 donation and they PDFs. Why don't come on. I'll give you the Quran for free. And then all the plethora of other books that I provide. These are what we call NFTs in the business world. An NFT is something I can get for a price, right? My Empress right here, so I'm talking to my lady. So Honey Bunch. Yeah. I'm using it on a bigger frame. So you get an NFT, so you get something from someone and you say, okay, you go on Amazon and be like, damn. On Amazon, this is $400, whatever. Or whatever extra amount. Forget Amazon. I don't even want to use Amazon. Fuck that shit. You get something for $200, right? Bam, you have it. You have that. You can print it for yourself. It's worth way more than $200, right? So you don't have to get rid of that tangible thing, right?
Right.
You can give that same thing to somebody else for that same price you did, keep yours, and now they have it. And then they can pass it along and pass it along and pass it along. You can keep passing it along forever for the same people that's in your target market that want that information, that's into what you into. And that shit holds value for fucking life. Right? When I tell people about target market, when I tell people about what's value, and when I talk about sacred is when you connect it to that sacredness, because the vessel is sacred. And it's what comes along with that. Because you have to be introduced to certain things. Because a person can do you the same way that the motherfucking beast you was talking about was doing you wrong. And I use the analogy of the record business. Oh, the European Jew doing us like this. And then here it is, you learn the same thing the European do and do that on your people. Instead of teaching in the game to help them set their record business up, you rob them and rob them for their masters and keep them poor. You do the same shit that the so-called spirit did to them to you. You learn that shit and do that shit to your people. Goddamn you, nigga. But do you understand? You no good as that person. Well, it's a brother. It's okay. It's not okay. Is it, honey? Is it, sis? And that's what I'm saying. We accept that shit. We don't have to accept this shit in our community. We must clean our own house. I don't have nothing. When I tell people I don't have nothing to sell, a workman is due is higher. I have something that's worth value. If you don't think it's worth value, you're not my customer. You're not my patron. That's okay. Just like any other store, you don't say, "Oh, fuck that store, that store." Shit. No, that store don't have what you want. It's people that frequent that shit. You don't get mad at nobody that don't want your item. When I talk about your family is not your target market, I tell people you have to learn this. You should have regrets and things, and be like in life. When I say regrets, not mistakes, regrets. It might be things that you say I could have did this, not regrets like I want to go back in time, but you get things right. Yes. And so when we doing things, I tell people it's like, wait a minute. A workman is due is higher. You don't go to Home Depot and say, "Oh, fuck Home Depot. The lawnmower costs $300." You buy that shit. You don't say I'm a Moor and this person's a Moor, so I can't get it cheaper than that. If it's a valuable to you, if you say you need this, you pay for the value. And then I know what I'm offering is you can go on any other place and see how much it costs. Well, I got the hard copy. So you happy to pay a whole bunch of money for some fucking paper? So they paper better than mine. So they water better than our water, huh? But you can get it. You can go buying the shit on your own from Office Max and Staples. But you'll go buy the damn Judah Trimble's Underown from Amazon for $800 goddamn dollars, Empress. I was just showing them how the lady went on Amazon and hit me up and was showing me her picture, Isis. See, my sister wasn't here. I got to go back and do this. Then I got to get off of this. No, I can't go back on here. I did it earlier. Yeah, the Marcus Garvey letter.
I've seen that before already.
And she was bragging, and I was like, "This letter
Oh, that lady. Ooh.
that spent $4,000. Like, I got the original. I said, ain't no original."
It's a copy.
And when I showed that shit on the college campus, all the Europeans bought that shit like hotcakes. Like, I want one, sir. I want one. 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 Put that. Went right to the art store. Got a frame. Went right to the art store. Got a frame. I had the picture of Marcus, got everything. That's all it is.
That's all.
That's all it is, honey. I say, want me to read the letter to you?
It's gonna cost you.
So with that, man, I digress, man. Any questions, man? I'm gonna sit here and talk to my family. I got to call, man. Y'all, did you call my mom and tell her y'all got home? Like y'all just got here? Yeah, call.
Have you talked to her already?
No, I ain't talked to her yet. I was waiting for y'all to get here. Be like, y'all just got here, so I ain't renege on them. Tomorrow, tell her we'll come tomorrow, though, for sure. Any questions, Morris? I'm freestyling. I don't have a script. I don't have no script, y'all. I'm just sitting here with my family. I ain't gonna put the picture on my. They like, don't put this on.
If they pull me over, what I'm gonna do?
I'm telling y'all, man. Yeah, Martin be like, though, I'm not gonna talk about it. It's over. It's over with him. But man, I love everybody, man. Come on, man. And everybody know the truth will make you free. Everybody know that. We are adults. And I do feel more should support something that's real, especially if you're more. Especially if you're looking for the science. The science is written. You can't fake it till you make it, y'all. There's no reason for Moors that's searching and that be on my page and never come to class. Because I'll just be on here talking shit. But I'm kicking science in the midst of that. But you should come to school. You should come. You should want everything given to you. You should want to be a part of something. And then because we legit, we are tried. We have the literature. We doing great things. We have land that we've purchased. We getting ready to have our second meet and greet. I mean, these is real things. We're not under no dogma or none of that crazy stuff. And I mean, the only way we like success if we support our people that's doing something that's right, that have something that we say we want. Just like anything else, we say we want these things, and here it is. A more have a web page that provide items. We should be flooding that shit. Excuse my candor. We should buy all that stuff out. Like I'm not going on the Amazon just to save no $20. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna support this. I'm gonna support. I'm laughing at my Everett. I told y'all about. Told y'all this real life, man. I just love it. I love my life. I told y'all, man. I never leave y'all no burning house. I never say, okay, ready, action. I never do that. I never do that. I never forgave you.
Right, because I'm smashing the
I
popcorn.
never forgave you. I never forgave you and say I can all of a sudden magically make you all of a sudden I'm rich now. And a year ago I was poor and all of a sudden I'm rich. You'll never see me jumping in no rented car for a couple hours and put my logo on it and act like that's something. You'll never see me in no Airbnb with my family acting like this right in no bare ass house and you say hello, 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 hello. Cause it ain't shit in that motherfucker. It's a stage house. Hello, 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 hello. And my efforts back and cracking up. But I'm just keeping it real. I never do that to nobody. This ain't no scam. Life ain't no fucking stage to try to trick people. And I told y'all, everything in the light come to the dark. When the lights come on, roaches scatter. And the only people that get scammed is people that want to get scammed. Y'all know this. When I ask for suggested donations when I go live, I don't say I'm going to live because I need to get out of court. I say if you like the teachings, a suggested $5 donation. If you want to give $10 donation, I will send you a book. I say when you send a donation to Cash App $KGB, I always say send your email to Goodman, KHARY, at gmail.com, and I'll send you a PDF book. So if you log on 10 times and say, and that's once Sunday or once a week or however you come to Sunday school or whatever, and say if you log on twice a week or once a week to book club and Sunday school, and you offer $10 one day and $10 the other day, I'm going to give you literature. You can't beat that. So you can't ever say, oh, I gave some, I ain't getting nothing. Yes, you did. You get your books and you get the lecture. That's what you should get. Is value. When you go on my webpage and you order something, you order what you wanted. But the Yankee hat better than your Feds, huh? Ooh, that cut like a knife. That Yankee hat, hey, babe, is that Yankee hat? Is that Detroit? Is that Los Angeles Dodgers brand new fitted with the New York with the crown on it? Is that worth more value to a Moor? Should it be?
Say what?
Should a New York Yankee fitted cap to a Moor in New York be more sentimental than the Feds? And you say you're a Moor. See? And Moors be having 15 million trillion baseball hats, but no Feds. And then when they go on my webpage, they like, Moore, your Feds $90? I say, yeah. Excuse me. This Feds ain't no cheap stuff. Anybody that get Feds from me, my Feds is not cheap. Our tassel, our mundane ball, the strings, the material, the sweatbands, the four breather holes, these feathers are pristine. And if anything happened to your tassel, all you gotta do is hit me up. I'll send you a tassel for a small donation. It's nothing. I gotta put the tassels on my page too, because that's what I haven't done. I had one of my empresses make me a whole bunch of tassels, but when I used to have a different storage unit, it flooded. And out here in Arizona, a lot of times things will flood. And so at one point, when I was, and I wasn't using my business head, when I had different money, I was doing different things. So I said, I'm just going to buy all this and buy all these fezzes. Had my empress make all these fezzes and buy all this regalia, put it in my storage, and my shit flooded. And as a businessman, I knew I shouldn't have done that, but I was being greedy. I also sell suits too, so I was like, "Ooh, I'm finna get all these suits because I get them for this price. I can get them for the same price any other time." So I spent an X amount of money, and all that shit flooded. Even though I recouped my money, but you got to understand the time, the effort, the mistake that I made, and you still lose. So I had to change it up. and I still provide certain things for certain people. I have a target market. I still provide suits for people. I'm just not worried about the world. I'm worried about the world that I live in. I have a selected target market. I have 15 individuals that I sell suits to on a consistent rotation. I have people every prime season when their kids go to the prom, they get suits for me. I dress them. You'll go rent a whole suit, a goofy, I call it a Donald Duck suit with them shoes for $250 or 300. They got to return it. I'll get you a whole three-piece suit, shirt, tie, everything. Psh, you own that shit for the price you would do that. Just go buy you some nice shoes. You own it. You own it. You own it. That's why I don't never promote tuxedos. I promote suits. Just dress it up how you want to. I don't even promote those shiny puffy suit vests. That's old school. I promote the vests that match the suit, and you just match your empress with the tie. Your grooms might wear bow ties. You might wear a tie, vice versa. You just match it subtle with the accents. I do this. I'm a haberdasher. I know how to sew. Like I tell a lot of Moors. A lot of Moors get suits. They'll buy a suit and had a tag on it, and the suit be all stitched up. They be like, "What you mean the suit stitched up?" I say, "Is your suit double vented or the single vented?" They're like, "I don't even know what that means." I say, "Yeah, because you got the stitching in them." Goof goof. When the suit comes from the manufacturer, if it's a single vent, it have one slice down the middle. You got to take the stitching out. If it's a double vent, it have two slices down the side. You got to take the goddamn stitching out. Even a damn tag on the suit jacket that say 100% wool or polyester or whatever the shit. Most Moors don't know fabric anyway. But you got that damn tag on your suit looking like a damn clown, a country bunker. I love my country brothers, but country bunker. And then Moors, they have a suit, the damn sleeves hanging all over your damn jacket like you, honey, I shrunk the kids. Your damn suit jacket don't even supposed to go past your arm. This link, I show that. And then Moors be having suit pants with that shit be hanging like jeans. I said, so you ain't gonna get your pants hemmed? What that mean? Man, gone. Man, gone. 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 You playing. And that lady know you don't wear suits. A monkey in a suit is still a fucking monkey. Ooh. But no disrespect to y'all, man. I love everybody. I was just freestyling, having fun, wait for my family to come home. Any questions? Any questions? And anytime you get something from me, all first time customers on our Moore's Haberdasher page, I give you a gift. Moore's our second annual meet and greet coming up. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Well, yeah, Moore's, get your regalia. Moore's, get all my books. A $75 donation. And at the end of the year, you get a tax exempt receipt for all that. I'm telling you. Why? Because I am tax exempt for the federal government. You should want to be.
Look at this. What the hell is she doing?
I'm telling y'all, man. Be a part of something that's real. Any questions before I get off? Any questions, family?
What is that?
That's she like getting the dead schema for Facebook.
What?
You got that shaving thing for your eyebrows?
Yeah.
What the fuck you
Babe,
doing?
did you see what Barclay, is that still available? What Barclay ordered?
That's what we was doing.
Is it available?
I'll send it to you.
Is it? Okay.
It's through the.
Okay,
I
well, we got,
already ordered the earrings and stuff.
okay.
Well, thanks for the follow.
But gratitude, man. Hey, look, hey, Empresses. Oh, why here? I'm finna promote. I'm about to promote. I'm finna have fun. Look, my sister right here. She got a Amori. What is it? Amori.lingerie. How you spell it?
Oh, Amore with 3 E's dot lingerie.
Amore with 3 E's dot lingerie. Empress, what's your page, my love?
Empress.
This Instagram, y'all. What?
Empress.ive.
Empress. Wait, go slow. Wait, cause I can't hear. Empress dot IVE.
Hold on, you know I gotta look.
Oh Lord.
9, 9.
I think it's Empress dot IVE 9 Bay.
Hey,
9 Bay.
big day.
Empress.ive 9 Bay.
And my Empress, she try to, you know, put things on there for the ladies and things. And everything that's on my Empress page is available on mooreshaberdasher.com. Everything on my sister page. All the lingerie.
Some of it is custom made.
Oh, okay.
Follow her page.
I forget some of. Oh wait, let me correct myself. Let me correct myself. Some of the stuff on her page is custom. When you go on the page, you will see it's custom.
$20 for $20 extra for everything that's
You will see it's custom. But also on my sister page, Amore with two E's dot lingerie.
3 E's.
Well, Amore with three E's. I'm sorry, I'll
3 E's
repeat.
and a period.
Amore with three E's. Amore dot lingerie.
Ooh, follow my
All the lingerie is available on mooreshaberdasher.com. And in the future, I'm not gonna put it out there yet,
I am.
but she got something popping off. It's her
Award therapy underscore spot.
Amore therapy. It's coming.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Wink, wink.
Stay tuned. She said wink wink. Like and share, y'all.
Follow the Facebook. Follow all of them.
Like and share.
Buy something.
Set your little what they call it, a notification on when we go live. Like and share this, y'all. Let's destroy all this garbage.
Get your baby a jacket.
Let's support this. Let's do what our prophet said. He said in the year 2000, whatever it's going to be, you're going to see red fezzes in the streets. Let's do it. Let's see Moors with they turbans. What if the trumpet be called right now and say, all Moors come right now, but all Moors, you must have your national headdress on. What you going to try to, hey, I need to get a fez.
Amazon ain't got no more. You got some more. Right. It's all sold out.
What if they say, we don't care if you bought it from Amazon. You better come here and be like, where you get, I hope you got your fez from your tribal leader. What if that shit happened though?
Shit out of luck.
Because it can be that simple. What if well, all Moors, you say you're a Moor, come with your tribe and come with your paperwork from your tribe. Not nothing you got from somewhere. With your tribe and a prayer. We can look them up for the record. Because you say you get your religious right. You ain't no religion by yourself. This is my religious right. We'll prove it for the record. Oh, man. Damn. And me and Dale were just talking about that. He was cracking that hell up too. Viz. That's Viz. No, that's it. He Dale on IG. He was like, Sheik. He was talking about at work. He was like, people is making all these videos about this. He was like, and even I'm guilty of talking about the vaccine. He was like, but Sheik, you just be sitting back with your feet. And he crazy like cracking your toes. So he was like, you know the law. And I said, Noble, do the Amish trip? Do you see the Mormons making videos about some fucking vaccine? Your religious laws trump it. And then if you go to work and say, well, my religion say this, what if your job for the record say prove it? What religion you from? Then you gonna scramble. That's just, and I give analogies a lot, saying you fill out a job application and they ask you, do you got a felony? And you say no. And you got one. And then you get the job. As soon as they say you get a job, they don't hire you because this is what they tell you. We didn't fire you because you had a felony, Sheik Ivan Hakeem El Bey. We fired you because you lied.
You fired because you lied about having one. You think we don't do background check?
So the point of what I'm saying is, why do Negroes want to lie? It ain't no reason to lie. Your fans supposed to be nobility. It's not no reason to make up shit and go, well, this is my religious right. You ain't a part of no religion. You ain't a part of no tribe. What you believe in? My Moor's right. Okay, you a Moor by birth. Listen what I just said. You a Moor. Moor by birth. But ain't shit Moorish about you. Because Moorish is contingent on some shit. Uh-huh. Real, and everybody know what I'm saying. When we using it in this context. Somebody talk to me, man. I've been going in for an hour. I've been going in for an hour. But I mean, I'm asking Moors to support. I'm asking Moors to get literature. If any Moors on here don't have the Moors Quran, you don't have to buy it. I send it to you for free. Every Moor on here, if you don't have the Moors Quran, I'll send it to you for free. PDF, and you go to Office Max and Staples and print it. It probably only costs you some change. Then download it on your tablet. I have no problem with that. Support the ministry. I'll support you every time you get something. I'll give you something free. That's what I do. Ask anybody that deal with me. Ask any of my members. Most of my members have over 200 or 300 books. So I love y'all, man. Keep your hippocampus straight. Keep your ajani open. Don't fall for all this sick, twisted stuff. Don't fall for all these Aleister Crowley ass twisted. I'm sorry, man, because they think people stupid. I showed y'all, man, nothing's new under the sun. A God, man, gonna always, man, these fools' playbook ain't new. Man, all they do is just twist shit. Hitler twisted. That ain't no swastika. That's ancient. That come from a Keyblade. I come from Africa. That's 360 degrees. 90, 90, 90, 90. Just like the circle. 90, 90, 90, 90. Just like the square. Everybody know what I'm talking about. I put them shits all together. I make them shit synchronized. They taking our science and perverting it. And a lot of these people doing it. And they acting like that's some science. I know all about this shit. I read all this shit. And I check they ass with they shit. How you stop a devil with they shit. I'm trying to tell you. How you stop a devil with that fire. They coming with that shit. You hear me though, cuz? They how about they finna breathe fire? Nigga, I breathe fire too. What the fuck you thought? What you thought? You thought you had some power that motherfucking Superman didn't have, huh? Or you thought about you can breathe fire, you the devil. Nigga, I breathe fire too. See? Yeah, because they don't know Lucifer is the morning star. They don't know that shit. You see how we break this shit down? It's too simple. Man, I'm the guy. I can be both. What you want? You see? You want me to sprinkle some holy water on your ass afterwards? Because you think 3 motherfucking Hail Marys will make it right after you do some goofy shit? See, my family like leave these people alone. Come on, man. Y'all talk to me. Somebody talk to me, man, before I get off this Instagram, man. This YouTube. Somebody talk to me, man. Before I go and get dressed, take my family out to eat. Somebody talk to me, man. Somebody talk to me. Somebody ask me something, shit. I don't know. We can prove all this shit wrong. We can prove all the charlatan wrong with the science. They always be trying to discredit shit. If the Moor, the Hebrew Israelite, and all this can come together, we already together. A true Moor, a talk synchronized shit. I don't talk no hate. I just laugh at the goofy shit. It's like, come on, man. Now, what is American? The copper color race is found here by the Europeans. So if I ask a Hebrew Israelite, are you an American? No, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Yeah, I'm a Hebrew man. I shake your hand and walk the fuck away. I'm an American. I'm an American. What was the hidden, man? All the shit don't make sense. And then and I respect the person for their religious beliefs. But when you bang it so hard on something, especially on this English perverse language, and that the English language is Latin, and you come with that shit, and you talking all this stuff, and then when I try to show you what these scriptures say, I know about the goddamn the Apocrypha, the little red one that they all like to carry. I got the Old Testament Apocrypha. I got the New Testament Apocrypha. I got the Cedar Ohms. I got the Book of Yasher. All the shit that they left out the Bible. I got all the books that they left out the Bible that they say you can't get. I got the Book of Gad and Seer. All that shit. And so when a brother come with that religious stuff, if you really understand those teachers that talk about the European, since they left the powers of the Gentiles, they've been fucked up and their life been in shambles. That ain't us. And when you show them that, even in the Apocrypha, when it says, when they say they try to convert you to the Gentiles, they trying to convert you to the Gentiles, Bacchus or Bacchus. I show you that shit in the goddamn Old Testament Apocrypha, and then they start crumbling, and then they'll try to shake my hand and walk away. No, let me use your shit. You on this corner yelling and shit, arguing and mad as fuck. Talk about the European this. Boy, stop playing. I respect your passion. But if you think all this shit is literal, man, all these people in the Bible is literal, man, and then listen, watch this. When a lot of religious people talk that homosexual stuff and they talk about it's an abomination, they don't even know what abomination means. That's one. And then if they want to get technical, I can show you in the Bible where your so-called prophets that you talk deal with homosexual acts. They loved each other and they did that homosexual faggot shit. I'll show you in Greek mythology. I'll show you in the Catholic Church where they had a little baby on the mid. I'll show you this shit. And I'll show you in the written word. I keep telling these people you can't deal with somebody that know. That'll make you sit on your fucking hands. No disrespect to nobody. So you can't come with that goofy shit with me. When you yelling about some shit that to me and you don't even know the laws and the commandments. What laws and commandments? What you talking about? See? You see?
and you get so religiously crazy, you forget about your real life. You have no balance. You have no balance. You so holier than thou, but you an asshole in real life. You see? And this is real life. And I just kicked the ballistics, man. A scholar, a prophet, a holy man is welcome in all religious houses. I travel all the seas, north, east, south, west. I go in all churches. I don't, I tell Moors, I'm transparent. I got a degree from Cleary University in business management with a minor in marketing and sales and nonprofit startup. I have a master's degree from Grand Canyon University, a dual master's degree in first century religion and history with a minor in linguistics and Christian education, for I can sit these niggas on their ass with that fake shit. I stayed in the doctoral library. I've done oral dissertations with professors. I've lectured with so-called potentates, with so-called Negro Masons, and be like, you lying. I sat down with so-called Jews, and they try to make us like we ain't this. And I say, well, let's deal with the documentation. Let's deal with the Carmen Dayton. Let's deal with your pen. Let's deal with the true Jew is the Igbo and the Igbo. Let's deal with the facts. Let me break all this shit down. You can't let me get the Jew, the goddamn Catholic and the Jewish encyclopedia and tell you what they say, who they are. I ain't gotta be mad like no dog. I can rest my case. And then with this more science, all this black shit, man, y'all know the real. Everybody know the real. Everybody know the real, the laws, because I can deal with the laws. Forget the more science stuff. Let's deal with the laws. Let's deal with the truth of the matter. And then I'll rest my case. Any questions? Don't come to me with no belief system with your belief. Well, I heard this. I don't care about no belief I heard. Have you researched something? Have you researched everything from all perspectives? Did nobody shut your light out and say this is it and just give you something and they say this is all? No, I give you this and show you where to research more. I'll give you another analogy. All these brothers that been proved liars, that be on these platforms with this Negrotainment, with this Moorish entertainment, when they call themselves Egyptologists and they use a lying-ass European named Zachariah Stitchin. See, they get mad when I talk like this. See, I read every fucking thing. I must. I'm a doctor. I'm in the laboratory with my test tubes and my beakers. So a lot of these goofy Negroes will quote Zachariah Stitchin, which is a lying-ass Freemason. This European that ain't read no goddamn holy tablets. Don't even know him. His own people will destroy that shit. I told y'all. Even your boy that y'all love that wrote what is it? Behold the Pale Horse. What's the European name? I got the books in there. I research everything. I research the researcher. Just like when Moors be mad at me, they be like, oh, he know too much. He initiated. Well, look. And then I say, well, look me up and see if I'm a fucking Freemason. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's educated. Yep. I done released the keys. Because yes, I'm initiated in the mind frame as a scholar. Absolutely. See? And you can't get mad. See, I love this shit, man. Any questions, Morris? Come on. Before we end this, I've been going an hour with my family, like, get off the goddamn YouTube. My wife, she back here doing sign language. Like, get off the fucking YouTube.
Coming around, he's still talking. 2 hours in. He's saying 1 hour.
I told y'all, I don't have to do no commercial. Ready, action. Just like now, when one of my homies was like, man, no, well, why don't you do, he like, you can do like a QVC. He was like, you got so much to offer.
You must don't know you already thinking about that.
He was like, you got so much to offer. He like, just like your catalog of your books. He said if Morris was serious, he like, just the catalog of your books and the information that you have. He was like, that's so much value. But with that, y'all, I love y'all. That's it. Please, y'all, get some books from me. You know what I mean? Support the movement. Our second meet and greet is coming in Vegas. It's getting ready to be amazing. Y'all are welcome. It's going to be off the meat wagon, and we ain't even going to have no meat. But it's going to be off. We might have a little lamb. I don't know. but it's going to be off the chickity chains.
Right.
It's going to be off the chains, and you all are welcome. You all are welcome, man. And don't y'all know during that time? Well, last year it was what? What time was it, Empress? Oh, my Empress had a little mishap, and Allah brought her out of it. It was so amazing. But last year that time it was Indigenous Peoples Day, or a week, and more don't even know. And when they saw us out there in Vegas like that, they was like, "Oh, y'all out here for Indigenous People Day, Indigenous People Week." We like, not only that, it's Moorish American Week, and all states know this. We was out there representing
Every more on the strip.
Y'all Moors?
Islam Moors, Islam Moors, Islam,
You a Moor?
the upper echelon. We was out there working out because we work out too. We work out as a tribe. I also have a workout page on IG called I Am the Moorish Trainer. And we work out 5 days a week. And we do this. And they seeing us out there working out. They're like, who are y'all? And then they saw a lot of us got our Moorish American regalia. They're like, y'all are Moors. And one dude pulled up with his mom, his grandma, everything, had his feds in the car. Remember y'all?
I wasn't there.
Oh, you wasn't
Yeah, I
there?
was sick.
The dude came, pulled up. He was like, they Moors. Pulled up, started working out with us, crying, everything. Pulled me up. He was like, that's you. That's you. He was like, you don't come with that bullshit. He like, and you be cutting niggas' heads off. I'm telling you, he said this. He said, I respect that. He like, I love that. He like, my mom love you. She's like, my mom loves you. She's like, she said, he reminded me of one of them old school brothers, C. Freeman L, Ivan Van Sertima, that'd be like, stop playing with me with that bullshit. Uh-huh. Dick Gregory be like, no. All the elders, I ain't here to convince you. I'm here to educate you and bring you up and tell you you're great. And the workman is due is higher. Anything else is some preacher shit. How? Okay, if I say I can do with this business stuff, and I'm the only one with glitz and glamour, and you paying me for this, and you ain't getting none out of it, that's a preacher. So why would you curse T.D. Jakes and Joe Osteen, and here it is, this nigga doing the same thing to you? He the only one successful, and talk about this shit works so good. But you the only one got an $80,000 car though, huh? You the only one in the house, even though we know it's all rented for the moment. But you the only one that's acting like you living your best life. It's not real. Allah just don't give you money. Allah give you a clean heart and a clean mind. And Allah say man makes money. So long as man make money, I can put you in a position to make money. Why? Let me tell you why. Say why, y'all.
Wow.
And I'm finna end it with this. Say why, y'all.
Wow.
Say why, Empress.
Why?
Say why, Isis.
Wow.
Say why, Empress.
Why, Noble?
Because everything starts with a what?
With the thought.
Mmm.
Allah.
Because everything starts with a mother sucking thought.
Ooh.
Everything starts.
I just thought of something, y'all.
See, that's the Holy Spirit, man. That wisdom, that information, man. I got to get off here, man. Allah is the greatest. I love y'all, Islam.